Well, this is a video for this KITCHMIX espresso maker. So I have cleaned it out, the plastic compartments. I've added water. I've followed the instructions up to the point of plugging it in and letting the water run through for the first time. So according to the instructions that I have in front of me here, on page 5, I would be on step 3. And step 3 tells me to press the power button, which is, I'm assuming, is the on-off button, right? And it says light turns on, the coffee machine starts to preheat, and it says once the preheat is finished, the buttons will light up continuously. It takes about 2 minutes. So I won't record the whole 2 minutes of this, but I'll just start by pressing this on and making sure that things are flashing. So I'll let the water heat up for 2 minutes, and then I'll keep going from there to show you what happens. Okay, guys, I'm on to the next step. So the next step is to place a cup under the steam wand and turn the steam knob and let the hot water flow out of the steam wand for about 8 seconds. And then I turn off the steam knob. And it says this process is responsible for letting the water flow into the empty bung for the first use. So one thing about this knob is it really doesn't show you on off on the knob. Like there is like a little ridge in this one that shows you it's off. So that's a high point in the dial. So that means it's off here. So I'm going to twist it, let it go for 8 seconds. You see there's water. And I'm using this glass as opposed to my espresso just so you can actually see it in glass. Okay, I guess that's about 8 seconds. So I'm now going to turn it off. It's more than 8 seconds probably. This is flashing again, so not too sure what happens. Oh, whatever. So anyways, done that. I'll throw this water out. And then the next step, according to this, is to put in, it says actually here, note there will be a loud noise and a little shake when using the machine for the first time. It's normal. I don't know if I heard a loud noise, but anyways, now it tells me to insert, without putting coffee into it, or coffee grinds into it, this. So I'm going to place this in here, find the spot, twist it closed, okay? So that's in there. And then it says, do it without coffee grounds, so I did that. And then place an empty cup under the portafilter and press the single or double button to brew. After the brewing cycle is finished, pour the water out. Your coffee is now ready to use to actually make coffee. So I will fit that under there. I'll push 2 cups just because that will clear out more goop if there's anything in there. And we'll see what happens. It'll also give you an indicator of how much a liquid comes out for a 2-cup espresso. So as I'm saying this here, you have 2 different adapters or filter cups. One is for 1 cup and one is for 2 cups. So I actually have just the 1 cup in right now, but I pressed that for 2 cups. So obviously if I was making 2 cups of coffee, I'd want the other filter in. Or espresso, I shouldn't say coffee. So there we go, strain the water, you get a little beep. And now it's telling you basically, you know, you're ready to actually use it for making espresso. So I'll put in some coffee and we'll see how my espresso turns out. Okay, so this time, guys, I have in here my coffee grinds. So I'll put this in here, lock it in. And again, I wouldn't typically use this, but I'm going to use this just so you can see. So I'll fit that in. So I have the 2-cup one here. So I'm going to press 2 cups. That should make 70 milliliters. And by the way, while it's doing this, just to let you know, I did measure the temperature of the hot water on the one I just had out before, and it was 160 degrees as far as temperature of the water. So I will measure this one too, and just let you know what the temperature is of this espresso. It looks nice. Looks like you know, the froth looks nice. So happy about that so far. Again, you get this tamper scoop here that you use to tamper it down. So it's done, gives me the beep. So there's my 2-cup espresso, and as far as temperature goes, I don't know if you can see it, it's at 159, 160, around there, as far as temp. Take a sip of it and let you know. Not bad, not bad at all. Obviously, you got to play around with the grinds you use and stuff like that. But for a first shot, it seems to do its job. So hopefully this helps, guys.